Hello again. I know this may be sudden by the time you get this video in your feeds, if you guys do. I don't know at this point, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I really do. So I'm going to not vent, but basically just unload everything that's happened this year and what led me to the decision I've made for this video. First things first, let's get this out of the way because I know the title might be a bit scary. I am going to be taking a very long break from my content creation and my streaming and all that stuff because, well, I want to get into that. It could be as simple as me just saying, oh, I'm not very satisfied with it. I could do better. I'm not happy with how I want to do these things. But that's not the truth. The truth is that right now, I'm in a state in my life to where I'm essentially going to be without a home to call my own. Not homeless, because we have a roof under our head, but we're going to basically have no home of our actual own due to a lot of unfortunate circumstances that we've had over the past year. First, it started with me getting sick in the beginning of January of this year. I got sick with an infection called valley fever, which for those who don't know what that is essentially what I understand, a disease that you get from the soil that gets into your lungs, and it can be fatal for older ages specifically. But it was really irritating my throat and lungs a lot to where I was coughing so much, and they said that if it had gotten worse, it could have affected my heart and brain if I didn't get to it as soon as possible. So I'm not going to die anytime soon. Thumbs up, right? Great, cool. The sad part was, or still is at this point, by the time you're watching this, is that I was unable to work after finally getting a job after searching for so long. And I started working, I was doing good. I had a decent payroll every couple weeks. And I had to be on medical leave. And I've been on medical leave, even by the time I'm making this video, for the past year. Well, I basically had no financial sustain for all this year, and then that wouldn't be much of a problem if it wasn't for the fact that also we had lost the most important father figure of my entire life, which is my grandpa. Raymond Hernandez Rodriguez. Was my real father to me, because that's something I don't want to go into, but let's just say that he was there for me when someone else wasn't. Him and my mom both were there, but losing him hurt a lot because he helped me understand how to fend for myself, helped me understand how to fix some stuff, whether it be like, oh, the AC unit broke, or the car's not working in some way, or learn how to make some food that he, made me love. And it hurts. It still hurts to this day, knowing that every day I have to wake up knowing that he can't see any of the things that I'll be able to do in the future. Which I know I have to get past, and it's past the point of me crying about it so much, but it's just a pain that never leaves. And I bring up all of this because it leads to the problem I'm in. No, sorry, not just me, my sister and me and my mom. We're all the family we have left. Because after my grandpa passed away, we had the funeral and everything, my aunt and uncle and everyone else in the family had decided to just cut us out and isolate us from the family entirely. So now we have no connections from them, no bloodline to help us out in this time of need, because my grandpa had a reverse mortgage on the house, and before anyone asked, no, we were not able to buy the house because they wanted a obscene amount of money. We're talking like $200,000 when neither one of us has financial sustain. And for those that are curious about that, well, that is something I also don't want to talk about, because we just weren't able to. Because I'm sure people who are young understand this feeling, but finding a job nowadays is extremely hard. It's easier said than done. People think it's simple because you just apply and get a job and everything, and that's not how that works anymore. The times have changed for the worst. Not for the better, for the worst. Times have changed, and now they want you to have all this experience. And anyway, this is getting off track. I'm not here to talk about how annoying it is to get a simple job. I'm here to talk to you about what's going on exactly, and that's the fact that we're losing our house. And we're going to be moving into someone else's house for the time being until we get back on our feet, until all three of us are working and have our own place again. And I know a lot of my friends who are watching this are probably going to tell me that, well, that's probably no reason to stop making videos, though. To me it is, because I won't be able to be as loud as I want to be. I won't be able to say the things I want to say. I won't be able to speak in the tone I like to speak in, to uphold the respect I have in someone else's home. So I personally would rather just put off my content for the time being until I'm able to get back to that point to where we're in a comfortable space of our own and I can do it with no problems. Because I have my mom and sister to support me and my weird choices I've done in my life, you know, from opening up to being a furry, making content videos and buying an arcade stick, getting into a lot of video games, you know, meeting friends online. They've been there to support all of that. And I can't say the same for strangers that we barely know. So, for the sake of everything, I'd rather just put my channel on a very... It could be long, it could be brief, who knows? It could be not as much time as I think it could be, but to put my channel on a hiatus. And a lot of times I've been saying that, a lot of times I always say I'm going to, you know, but this time I genuinely mean it. And it's not even because I want to, it's because I know I have to right now. Because I need to focus more on the bigger things. You know, like sure, I can still play with my friends and all that stuff. I just need to put priorities. And right now my content creation, I think, can wait. So, for any of you that are watching this or have watched them before, and all my friends who supported me in this long run I've done, I appreciate it so much. You know, I know I'm working with PS5 and it's terrible, at least in my opinion. Not terrible, sorry, that's a horrible wording. Very limited share factory, and that the editing in that is very, very minuscule. But I'm trying my best, so I hope if you guys see me again, things will be better, things will be improved, things will be different. And when I come back, I will make a video about my return. So, thank you for everything.